Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. It's time to play Saturday afternoon football. Well, you may not have asked for it, but it's flawless weather here in Melbourne. In a moment of extreme candour, my co-commentator admitted he had slept with a Premiership Cup, but disliked the term trophy wife. Welcome to Tom Harley.
Great to be here, Dennis. Can't wait for the start of this one.
The Blues set to take on Essendon in this exhibition match today. And the first term is underway. Good bounce. Kruzek directs it down. Bill Chambers smothers.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. First hand's important. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Advantage. No match for Goddard. Interception. Might get a free. Legal according to the umpire. He runs into the goal. Going for goal number one. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. The game officially underway now. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Betts celebrates. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Bill Chambers without a touch. The clearance by Cruiser. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Stanton.
Ball up.
And now we'll have a ball up. Cruiser gets the tap. Has it now. It's a snap kick. And he's heading for home. The crowd thinks that was a free. They must have seen something that nobody else did. Perfect kick. A good start to the game for Carlton. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Do you think he's enjoying himself out there?
No doubt about it.
The ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Palms it down nicely. Able to grab it on the half volley.
Stanton is not the fastest guy in the league, but that's only half the equation. He's smart and he uses his teammates' blocks to get the early break. So if you're not careful, he'll beat you to the ball every time.
Kruzek punches it. He collects the loose ball.
On the ball.
Watson got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Chips it down towards half forward. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. He manages to smother it. Walker running in, about to kick.
High tackle.
Hibbert grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. Just fell through. Gets his first. Great start by the Blues. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Do you think he's proud of that one, Tom?
He's absolutely loving it, and why not?
Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental. A short handball. Advantage, says the umpire. Slips the handball to Carrazzo.
Carrazzo is very loyal, but that isn't hard when you're doing what you love. Cruiser with the spoil.
Ball up.
The umpire's had enough. It's a ball up. Knocks it down in front. Wait with the ball.
Ball up.
The umpire will ball it up. Kruzek with first hands to the ball.
Ball up.
My ball, says the umpire. Kruzek guides it. He's got the football now. Nicely intercepted by Bill Chambers. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Kramerick gains possession through the interception. The umpire not giving a free kick there. Danaher, not phased by the pressure, gets his kick away. Goal. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Yep, that has to be a contender for the goal of the year. Certainly the best I've seen this week. Danaher loves that. All is in readiness. Look at that bounce. Bill Chambers punches, gains possession.
Judd is the master shutdown opponent. He isn't always pretty, but he is crucial to his team's success. Stanton smothers it, sending it on its way. Danaher with a strong mark. Nice kick. The Bombers will need to dig deep to fix the scoreboard deficit they face to Carlton.
He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Danaher is relieved to see that one go through. The Ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. And there's the bounce. Tui with a big fist on it. Goes short with a hand pass. No free kick. Got that one off just in the nick of
High
time.
tackle.
Watson taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Here's a mighty kick of the footy. Pearce has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. It'll be all tied up if he kicks this one. Gets the distance. The clock ticks down with only 2 minutes left. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Pearce happy. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. Clean tap out of the ruck. Takes possession. Did he see a ghost? Umpire not even hesitating. Just let the play go on. No free. Scoops up the ball. His first
In the
possession.
back.
Tui foolishly pushes his opponent in the back. Works it across the ground. Pearce with the mark. He steadies now in front of goal. 40 metres out. Kicked at goal by Pearce. He'll be happy with that. That's number 2. Essendon by 6 points. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. His teammates rush over. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Tui can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky's the limit for this guy.
It'll be a ball up. Batted down nicely by Tui. Oh, if you're going to watch the game, buy a ticket. Nice contested mark by Danaher. Going for goal number 3. Slots it. Essendon have scored the last 5 goals. Essendon in front by 2 goals with that score. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. He'll be happy with that, Tom.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Claimed by Tui. Murphy with the football. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillow. Punishing kick from Cowell. Oh, Simpson. Caranta is able to grab it on the half volley. Tries in vain to tackle Pearce. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. It's bobbled out. Oh, what a tackle. He boots it. Great. The slimmest of margins in this. You can tell he's happy with that, and why not?
Bill Chambers can read the play really well. He's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. He hand passes it.
Ball up.
And the umpire says we'll have a ball up. Bill Chambers thumps it forward.
Ball up.
And we have a ball up. Makes something out of nothing, swings around, headed for goal. Look at him go. Nice drop punt. Plucks it out of the air. Downfield. He kicks it. Hansen. He's kicking from a bit of an angle. He takes the shot. I need to believe myself. Did you see that? The first quarter ends and the scores are all tied up at 30. A very high-scoring first quarter here. Looks like it'll be a great game. Tom now with the stats.
Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. Carlton with 14 and the Bombers with 10. It doesn't get much closer than that. The Bombers have shown some excellent tackles and the scoreboard really reflects their effort. An intense 30 tackles for Essendon and only 14 tackles for the Blues. Neither team giving an inch in terms of marking. The Bombers on 5 and Carlton on 3.
Thanks for that, Tom. The siren sounds for the second quarter. Umpire bounces the ball. Bill Chambers with the first touch. Quick hands allows him to get that one off in time. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. And the mark will be paid. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me 45 metres out. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. The Blues can't relax too much. They're only up by 1 goal. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Hampson shows the goal umpire the right signal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Bill Chambers hits it. Kevin out on the ball at the moment. Gives it to Watson. Goddard gets the ball. Gumbleton looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. A monster of a kick gets home. Chalk it up 6 points. Goal for goal now. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball.
Bill Chambers has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Bill Chambers outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Murphy tries in vain to tackle. An under-12's handball would have put him to shame then. That was a terrible mistake. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Big leap. He gains possession. Umpire's made his decision. No free. Takes that one strongly. Gets some power behind that one. Bill Chambers knows he needs to hang on to them. Hipple plays the tackle and the ball comes loose.
On the ball.
That's holding the ball. He did have prior opportunity. Rocketed long by Tui. Hibbert got under it. Sends the Sharon on its way. Henderson cocks it up. The bouncing ball is controlled.
On the ball.
Kevin has him for holding the ball. Sends the ball into the 50. Jamison hands the ball straight to his opponent. What was he thinking? Bill Chambers wins the tap. Terrible timing by Tui. He picks up the loose ball. Gumbleton comes away with the ball. He comes down and the ball spills loose. Strong mark by Heppel. Kicks the skin off it. Smothered by Bill Chambers. Henderson let him off it up just in time with that kick. Judd handball short. Oh, Juddy. He hand passes the ball.
Ball up.
Well, it'll be a ball up right near the boundary line. Effective hit out there. Dances around the boundary line. Bill Chambers quick steps his way out of that tackle. Unable to hold on. A Betts. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. That's number 2. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Celebration time after that one for Betts. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Kruzek is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Pearce.
Judd has so much potential. He could become anything. The umpire will ball it up. Takes possession. He takes possession. McLean handballs it. Betts slams the ball to his boot. Wait, marks it.
Now that's just giving the ball away. Now we'll get a ball up. Kruzek decisively. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Gallup aiming for the goals. Look at that. He's put it through. 2 goals up for the Blues. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Gallup with the goal, and he runs back into position. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Good fist. Carlton onto the ball. A rushed kick. Handball short. Handball finds McLean. McLean has had plenty of it, Tommy.
You're right, Dennis. I think I've run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to enjoy watching him play. McLean may not be the first guy you'd follow in a battle, but you're glad he's on the team, that's for sure.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Ruckmen sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. Carlton has the ball.
Ball up.
And will get a ball up. Kruzek taps with the ball now.
Ball up.
90 seconds to go. Definitely palmed to advantage. Timely handball. That was a sloppy handball.
Ball up.
The umpire to ball it up. Kruzek with the tap. Stanton just happened to be in the right place for that one.
Well, the Blues coach must be grinning from ear to ear. There's nothing more pleasing for a coach than to see strong team cohesion and discipline. And that's been on display for us right now. Carlton has barely coughed up a free. And now we'll have a ball. Carlton out in front over the Bombers.
There's one for the time capsule. He looks happy with that one, Tom.
Of course, Dennis.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Kruzek with the punch.
Ball up.
Ball up in the center square. Deft touch from Kruzek. Judd puts it on the boot. Dropped by Carwell.
Ball up.
Ball up cool. Tui with the tap. McLean collects. Goddard plays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. The Blues with a handy break, leading Essendon 61 to 36. He looks for a man on the lead. There's the kick. He shouldn't have bothered. Gibbs chooses the third of 2 options there. Picked up by Danaher. Gets it away in the nick of time. Marks. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 50 metres from home. The ball is slammed towards goal by Ryder. A magnificent kick right through the middle. He sinks his first goal. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. He acknowledges the crowd. The ruckmen are looking through each other, eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce. A solid mark from Banfield. Hampson all by himself. Cradles the ball well. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. The ball hits him right on the chest. And that's the half. The Blues 61 to Essendon 42. Stay tuned for the halftime show. What? There's no halftime show. Seriously. Let's have a look at the stats.
Carlton are almost winning everything in this match. Tui has tackled hard and often so far, proving he's a force to be reckoned with.
Cheers, Tom. It's halftime and both teams will be deep in discussion at the moment. Players have been down to the rooms now and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
Ball up.
We'll have another ball up. Tui really gets onto this one. Umpire says play on. Pearce plays a strong tackle and forces the ball to spill free. Gumbleton with the hand pass. Goddard going for number one. Nice kick. The Bombers have scored the last two goals. They've lifted their intensity. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Goddard knows that was something special. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Tui told me recently that he loves playing footy for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I have a feeling he'll be at this club for a long time to come.
Murphy with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. Ball up in the centre square. Good tap from Tui is in his possession. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Lobs the handball. Henderson having some real difficulty moving. Tom, what the heck happened there?
Henderson looks badly hurt. He'll be going off now.
Jams it on the boot. Pointless attempt by Carlton. Carlton has played a shocker. He's like a long jumper who can't reach the sand. Tui, no match for the man with the ball.
On the ball.
Hurley thinks that was holding the ball and the umpire agrees.
Ball up.
Tap to advantage. He's tapped it to the wrong player. Carlisle picks up the loose ball. Like a Melbourne trail. They all jumped on and having his play. Carlton over. The Bombers 19. That replay shows just how good that goal was. He looks pretty pleased with himself, Tom. Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental.
Well, one thing's for sure, you can't blame Essendon ruckman for his team's position. He's been winning everything out of the ruck, but he's getting no support from his teammates. Gumbleton with the shot. The goal for Essendon.
Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Bounce goes the ball. Big thump from Bill Chambers.
Ball up.
Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Clean tap by Bill Chambers.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Guided by Bill Chambers. The ball in the hands of Goddard. Dugan grabs that one. Takes that one on the chest. Zaharakis with a gigantic kick. Jamison hands the ball straight to his opponent. What was he thinking? That had some power behind it. Cradles the ball well.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Essendon to rack up the marks. The Bombers need to cut off these junk possessions and become more attacking. He lines up for goal.
Going for goal number 3. That's a very well executed goal. 2 goals will see the Bombers in the lead. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Do you think he's enjoying himself out there?
No doubt about it.
All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Bill Chambers with the mighty fist.
Ball up.
The umpire will give us another ball up. Punch by Bill Chambers.
Ball up.
Ball up in the centre square. Bill Chambers aims for his man on the ground. He receives the handball, sneaks the ball away in time, and has space for an easy mark. Jamison gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Couldn't complete the mark. The clock ticks down with only 2 minutes left. Hand passes. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Carazzo. Scotland handballs it. Cruiser kicking the ball free of the pack. Zaharakis takes the mark on his chest. Crowley with the football.
The Blues are really showing their discipline at the moment. They have the lead, and it's due to them not giving away cheap free kicks. He puts power behind that kick. Hardingham misses the ball. Kavanagh giving away a free. A nice bit of power there.
He timed the release to perfection. Betts has no chance at that one. He gets his hands on the footy. He seems to have the ball on a string, Tom.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Goddard pumps the ball. Ryder will be upset with that. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Danaher, with no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Just in time with that kick.
Ball up.
We've got a ball up. Bill Chambers gets onto the ball. Henderson knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. Oh, he's missed a point only. It's there for the taking. There is nothing in this. Carlton. Strong mark. That drop punt works well for Watson. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. I think he just wants attention. Manages to get a hand to it.
Ball up.
The umpire calls for the ball up. Bill Chambers with the hit. The ball mopped up.
Ball up.
And now we'll get a ball up. Bill Chambers taps it.
Ball up.
The umpire says, give it to me. He's streaming in for goal. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillow. Oh, there's nothing in it. Carlisle. Tom, what do you think about the quarter we just watched?
If Essendon are going to stage a comeback here, they're going to have to find that something extra.
That was a high-scoring third quarter. Here's Tom with the stats.
The handball stats show the two teams fairly even, with Carlton on 16 and the Bombers on 6. Neither team showing any superior tackling ability over the other, as both teams closely lock horns in tackle contests, 71 to 64.
Now that's a unique spin on things, Tom. It's time for the final quarter. The ball has been bounced. Tapped by Bill Chambers. He's got the footy in his hands. Great assist by Kavanagh.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Punched by Bill Chambers. Wait, thought he had him. Got that one off just in the nick of time. Henderson puts his head down and runs in. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Carlton by 15 points. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Henderson shows the goal umpire the right signal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Bill Chambers. The free kick hasn't been paid. Hey, nice play, Shakespeare.
Ball up.
Ball up in the centre square. Bill Chambers taps. He has the ball. Watson with an accurate pass. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Gunderson intercepts it.
Ball up.
The umpire wants to ball it up. Deft touch from Bill Chambers. The umpire calls advantage.
Ball up.
Bill Chambers guides it. He's got the football now. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Carrazzo. Handballs.
Carrazzo seems like he's enjoying his footy at the moment. I think he'll be around for a long time. Bill Chambers gets onto the ball. He grabs the footy. Nice, accurate handballing. Cruiser thought he had him. Scotland not receiving the pass. Kavanagh tries to tackle and fails. Bill Chambers passes it.
On the ball.
He holds it too long, and that'll be a free kick.
Caught. Well, he gave it a shot. Timely handball.
Ball up.
Good tap from Bill Chambers.
Ball up.
The umpire says, give it to me. Hit by Bill Chambers. Cruiser steals it.
The conduct of the Bombers been first class. Essendon barely given away a cheap free kick. However, the coach would probably like to see the players attack the contest more fiercely.
Guided by Bill Chambers. Stolen. The ball is socket. Picked up the ball.
Ball up.
Bill Chambers knocks it down the field. Superb handball. That's a piercing kick from Cruiser. Good mark by Zaharakis. Scotland with a kick as he gets pulled down by Jetta. Catch by Fletcher. That came off the boot with huge power. His mistake costs him a possession. Jetta, cool under pressure, releases in time. Couldn't hold on to the mark.
The Bombers has posted a huge number of tackles, but it's just not being reflected on the scoreboard. They need to work harder at collecting the loose ball. Pears going for home. The ball goes out of play.
The boundary umpire will throw it in. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Clean tap by Judd.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Huge leap. Robinson gets the ball. Solid catch. Launched long by Cruiser. Coughed up by Simpson. Ryder with the ball. Melksham comes away with the ball. Tigan lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. The throw is accurate. Judd got a fist on it. Goddard lays a very strong tackle on Yarra. Does well to keep it in play.
We get the feeling that Essendon were only half-hearted in some of these contests. Yes, the Bombers haven't given away many free kicks, but it would be nice to see more aggression out there.
Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up. One down by Judd. The ball comes loose as both men hit the ground.
Ball up.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Batted down nicely by Judd. A short handball. Hampson drags the tackler along before breaking free. No, the free kick won't be paid. Watson had his attempt smothered. Tackled by Robinson.
Hurley has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid go. Lining up the goal now. He intercepts the ball on the bounce.
Ball up.
Umpire calls for the ball. Judd nicely outclassing Pearce. No free kick, and the ball goes out of bounds. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Judd aims for his man on the ground. Takes possession. Snicks the ball away in time. Great grab. No one troubling him there.
The Blues are bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside 50. He kicks it long. Can't bring the mark down. Simpson picks it up. Davey breaks free. He lays off the hand pass. Really kept his composure then.
Birds claims it. A magnificent kick right through the middle. That's number 4. The Blues have scored the last 2 goals. The Blues by 21. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Very happy with that kick. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Claimed by Judd. He gains possession. He handballs it. Missed his target by hand. He gathers the loose ball. He just can't get out of the action. A great effort.
The Blues haven't taken many inside forward 50 marks, but their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of Essendon. Carlisle takes a great grab.
The Blues come away victorious with 81-60.
Murphy is awarded best on ground, and rightly so. What a talented player.
Murphy on fire. Tom, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Dennis. I've really enjoyed every minute of it. Until next time, goodbye.